Good evening all, welcome back to Carrick Studios. I'm Craig and normal hair has resumed. Yeah, you'll only get that if you've seen my other reviews a night or two ago. So today I fancied a change from the aromatics and decided to go back to some of the old faithfuls. This particular one is Peterson's of Dublin, the Elizabethan mixture. So this was originally by Dunhill, made in London for a long time until Dunhill decided they didn't want to be involved with pipe tobacco anymore, and it was transferred over to the Murray factory in Belfast. Then I think it was British American Tobaccos bought out Murray's and some of the others as well, and shut down that factory, and that was pretty much the end of a lot of their blends until STG took on the Peterson brand and they resurrected this brand in 2000 and something, can't remember. So it was around for a long time, and then it was discontinued for a little while, maybe a little good while, and it's back again now. So it's an old-fashioned looking tin. I mean, if you just look at it, forget that stupid smoking thing at the bottom. But it's the old colours. It still says the original blend. Look to the original recipe. Just in case anybody thought that STG had messed with the Dunhill recipe, they haven't apparently. So I can't remember smoking this for a very long time prior to me buying this last summer. So yeah, let's give this one a lash, shall we? So I'm going to be using my Aaron Smooth again, and I'm just going to put in a new Blitz into that inside. Yeah, that looks okay. And we'll get this opened up, shall we? That smells like really rich fruit, like a Christmas cake that my wife makes. Really nice. My wife makes the best Christmas cake, just in case you were interested. Alright, let's get this up. So I'm just going to whoop that down a bit so you can see. There we go. It's all stuck to the cover again. I think that's a kind of a good sign that your tobacco hasn't dried out. Okay, and the colours that we have. It's quite a nice blend, that. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, oh, fig. Definitely like fig rolls. Let's put some inside here now. You see that? Are we good? So move that to there. Down a bit. There we go. Okay. So, time for another Sharrows filter pad. Now that I know who Sharrows are, yeah, so not only buy their filter pads, I buy their tobacco. Don't buy their snuff. Not keen on snuff. Makes me sneeze. I don't really like it at all. I thought that's in place, look. Right, just kind of doesn't really need much in the way of aeration. It's fairly light as it is. It's not gooey in any shape or form. Alright, just ease that gently down. Fill it up again. Yeah. Let's check that. No, that's okay. And I'll put the final bits in. Fill her up. Right. Tamp that down a bit more. Give it a bit of a twist with the old thumb. Marvellous. Alright, let's put that back in there. Put that to red. Again. Okay, so here we are. Now, a bit unsure about this one, in all fairness. It's a dark Virginia and Louisiana-Perique. So it's a mix of Virginias and Louisiana-Perique. So this could be a little bit spicy. So let's have a look. Let's start her up. Light's nice and easy, doesn't it? Get the Perique for sure there. Get a nice spiciness there. It's a nice change to aromatic, to be honest. I like aromatics, but not as often as I was having them for the last few days. So I'm getting the distinct grassy notes of the Virginia with a bit of a spice on the back from the Perique. It's like an overarching sweetness that blends it all together. You know, that's not bad. Yeah. That's actually not bad at all. So, what am I getting? I get like a perfumey taste, like it's kind of strange to explain. Like not sandalwood, but do you know what I mean? Like an aromatic. It's not aromatic, don't get me wrong, there's no flavouring in here whatsoever. But I get a lovely taste from that Perique. I know it's the Perique because it's not a Virginia taste what I'm getting. I'm getting Virginia as well, but you do get the rich fruit cake feel, but it's only light. It's only light. I think it just adds to the roundness of the shape of this tobacco. They've done a really nice blended job with this now. For a tobacco that has no flavouring added. It's amazing how you get so much taste and flavours from them, isn't it? I do get that figginess, which is, you know, fig is quite sweet, but it's quite thick as well. But it's that mixed with a bit of spice and slight bit of sweetness. Yeah, interesting. I like that. It's not too heavy. Like it's quite delicate. In that it's not full on chimney stack. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's quite a subtle blend. And I was expecting it to be quite overpowering. It's not. It tastes old-fashioned. I get smells of the past here. Like old-fashioned. Think of an old-fashioned bookshop where you get that, like a musty smell from the books, but it's not musty, it's quite sweet, and it's a pleasant smell. That's what I get from here. That's like that perfume smell I'm getting. So you get like the grassiness, but like it's like fresh grass, not dull. And I'm getting the Perique spiciness is actually quite wonderful. No, it's not too much. It's not like OTT. Because it's got that lovely sweetness and like wrapped in it. It's a nice mouthfeel as well. I think my mouth is thanking me for not putting any more aromatic chemicals into it for a while. This is natural flavour. Yeah, that is delicious. I actually couldn't remember if I liked it or not when I opened. It's been that long since I smoked it. And I think the last time I smoked it, I was unsure. But I am enjoying this. Do you know as well, it's important to bear in mind where you are when you're smoking this. I never said cigar, but it's the same as a pipe. Like I'm in this really comfortable chair now, in a quiet environment, on my own, contemplative if I wish to be, read a book if I wanted. Instead I'm talking to a camera, sharing my thoughts about this. But I find that relaxing actually. I feel it very conversational and yeah, it's enjoyable. And that then puts you in a frame of mind, doesn't it? When you're smoking, and you get to enjoy tobaccos in a different way than say if we go for a walk or in between you just fancy your pipe and you know there may be other people around or whatever, or you may just have stuff on your mind and it's just like plain and you're not able to concentrate and enjoy your pipe. It makes a difference to what flavours you actually pull out of that pipe and that tobacco as well, you know. You have to be receptive to flavours, so the receptors in your mouth have to also soak in that flavour, but then your brain has to recept that and say, yeah, I'm in the mood for that, and then you'll start pulling out these flavours. So like I've had a good few people saying like I'm just new to smoking and they're not able to get flavours and some things don't taste of anything, and my answer to that, or my reply to that is basically don't try so hard. Don't try and pull flavours from it. You're not ready for that. You don't need to do that. What you actually need to do is learn to pack the pipe in such a way that when you light it, it stays lit for a while, and you draw it through, and it's not tough. It's just nice and smooth, and you can get the flavour into your mouth, and you enjoy the experience. And as you're enjoying that experience, your brain isn't trying to keep the pipe lit. Your brain isn't trying to think of things to try and draw on the tastes. Maybe because it's never tasted them in that format before, it doesn't know what to think. And hence you get stressed about it, and then you get tongue bite because you're trying so hard. The whole idea is just to slow the whole thing down. Just enjoy what you're feeling when you take that smoke into your mouth. And first question is, was that easy? Is it nice? Is it drawing nice? Is it just cool enough? It's not too hot. How does it feel in the mouth? Does it feel soft? Does it feel harsh? Does it feel sweet? Does it feel a little bit not so sweet, maybe a bit sour or a bit spicy? Break it down into sweetness and sourness and spice, and then something like a woody, grassy flavour. You will always get that with Virginias because that's their base taste, like a grassy, sweet grassy, but a sweetness. And it's not like sugar sweet or honey sweet necessarily. It's just a feeling of sweetness that you pull from the tobacco. It's not harsh, it's kind of soft. And those flavours, then you'll start to enjoy those, and then gradually you'll be enjoying your pipe and you'll be relaxed, and you'll get a puff or something and think, ooh, do you know what that tastes like? And all of a sudden your brain says, yeah, it tastes like this. And that's how it works. It doesn't happen straight away. Some tobaccos, like the aromatics, like if you try a cherry aromatic, it is going to taste very false, like cherry. And your brain is going to be a bit befuddled anyway, because cherry in a smoke, that doesn't feel right. But you still get this heavy cherry flavour, and it's kind of tricking you a little bit, and it's almost like, well, it's cheating, isn't it, as such? It's so obvious. And so I would recommend you not to go down that route. Go down the route of a soft English blend without any flavouring in, or maybe one with just a slight casing just to take the edge off, and then get used to that. If you start smoking heavy aromatics straight away, you're going to automatically assume that all tobaccos are sweet and flavourful, and you get an English blend with Perique with Latakia and Perique and all these things, or a Balkan blend, and you'll think, what is that? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, back to Elizabethan. I've left this go out now, but Elizabethan now is got a lovely subtle aroma to it. A subtle warm sweetness and a little bit of spiciness, like only a small bit, but it's there. But it's got a lovely aroma, like a perfume, as I said, like a bookshop smell, or if you're burning timber, and you get that nice, you get a sweet perfumed smell off the timber sometimes, don't you? Just like that. That's what this tastes like. Yeah, I do like that, but you have to be in the right frame of mind for this. You know. It's a very, very nice. It's mild to medium. The room note I'm unsure about, as in I can't smell. I get it when I get that burning, that like a wonderful burning, timbery, smoky smell. It's nice. It took me 19 minutes before I said nice there. I'm not doing too bad today, am I? So let's have a look at our famous website, Miss Moran. I should get a sponsorship off them, shouldn't I? Right, Elizabethan. Excuse me. Peterson Elizabethan Mixture Pipe Tobacco is a ribbon-cut blend of darkened Virginias and Perique with no added flavour. Excuse me. I'll keep this going. The matured Virginias give the blend its light hay, citrus, grassy flavour, as well as some earthiness, yeah, and Perique gives a tangy sensation, with raisin, fig and plum notes. Yeah, I get the fig, maybe raisin and fig, yeah, not so much plum. An easy to enjoy blend with a tangy character, yeah, and a bit of pepper spice, yeah, all that. Oh, I did, I got the raisin and plum there, I did. Yeah, it just takes a little while for it to warm up. This is a classic favourite of many and a benchmark for which other Virginia-Perique tobaccos are rated against. Yeah, it says for once that product description is actually 100% accurate. I knew they had 100 years maybe to get used to it, haven't they? Very tasty. Yeah, just going to tamp this down a little bit. It burns quite quickly actually. It's nice. Oh, that's too nice. Sorry. Right. Let's get on to tobacco review. I have my VPN on here. It thinks I'm in the US. It's the only way you can get on to tobaccoreviews.com now. Okay, let's have a bit of a history lesson. Elizabethan mixture was launched by Dunhill, and made in London until production was transferred to its sister company Murray and Sons in 1981. I think that was when Dunhill didn't want to. No, maybe I'm wrong. No, let's just carry on. It was made in Belfast until its new owners, BAT, British American Tobacco, closed the Murray factory in 2005. Okay. So prior to 1981, it was made in London. It doesn't say for how long, but it would have been a good while. And then the sister company to Dunhill was around. It was in Belfast, and they started making it in Belfast instead. And so they moved operations from London to Belfast for this blend. Dunhill's Elizabethan combines pressed, darkened Virginias with a dose of Perique, all ribbon cut, to create an easy to enjoy blend with a tangy character and a bit of pepper spice. Elizabethan has been made since its 2013 reintroduction by STG. Oh, it was out for 8 years. After being unavailable since 2005. Firstly under the Dunhill brand and now as a Peterson product after Dunhill withdrew their brand from the pipe tobacco market. Okay, yes, I wasn't far off, was I? I knew it was along those lines. So, strength medium. Yeah, it's kind of medium here. It's not mild. No flavouring. Room note. Pleasant to tolerable. Yeah, it probably is that like that. Those pipe smokers would probably find it enjoyable, but I'd say to non-pipe smokers, they might not be quite so impressed with this. And taste medium. Okay. I suppose it is more medium than, yeah, it's not mild. So, yeah. It's got a nice taste. Okay, so there are 283 reviews here. And the average rate is, it's got 3.04 stars, which is very good. And it's quite, this is quite interesting how they are broken down. So 4 stars, there are 111. 3 stars, there are 94. 2 stars, 56, and there are 22 1 star. So very much in favour of a really good blend, isn't it? Which is why it's got a 3.04. And there are just literally so many So many reviews, 200, and I've not seen that many. So, one of my all-time favourite tobaccos is Dunhill Deluxe Navy Rolls. This, to me, tastes like a less spicy, less rich version of that. 100% agree. That's exactly what it reminds me of. A less spicy version of Navy Rolls, yeah. Because it's not pressed, is it? This is ribboned. Okay. Tin note is Virginia hair, slightly fruity or plum-like. Yep. Nothing too exciting. It's old-fashioned smell. If you know, you know. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah. This one says, my lady doesn't like it because she can't stand the smell of this one. Maybe she's put a... I think that's what I'd say most people now. Unless you like tobacco, you might not like this. Earthy, woody Perique with peppery, some plum, figs and raisins as supporting players. Virginias were brown Virginias. They give you a fair amount of tangy dark fruit. Yeah. Yeah. Everything now, I'm just scrolling down here, there's just literally hundreds of them. I'm just trying to find something that's different. They're all very samey. Exactly what I've said, really. I'm just trying to find one that is not in favour of it. Just for a little bit of comparison more than anything else. I am struggling though, because they're all 4s and 3s. Oh, good Lord, I went too far there. Gosh, there's 29 pages here. Oh, here's a 2. What a beautiful tobacco. Okay, he gave it a 2, but it's a beautiful tobacco. Very long, medium width cut with shades of golden brown, reddish and dark, yeah. A bit too peppery for what I can take at the... okay. They thought that the Perique overshadowed the Virginia. Yeah, I don't think so. I wouldn't be getting that now. I think it's quite well balanced, actually. I disagree with you, young man. Okay, I finally found a 1-star. Let's have a look. This was a little disappointing, to be honest. Usually a lover of vapour, but this one was an unappealing aroma of wet hay and boring flavour. Not what I expected. After a few bowls, I realised that I really don't like Elizabethan mixture that much and haven't touched it again. Okay, fair comment. So it wasn't to your taste, flavour and profile. That's alright. Everyone's allowed not to like things. But it was not what they expected, basically, so that kind of put them off a little bit. Yeah, can't find any more. There's a 2-star. This was a nice little vapour, has changed over the recent years, but can still be relied upon for a good tangy smoke. Can be a little pricey depending on your shop. Okay. That wasn't really constructive, really, as to what the tobacco was like. But what I can say is this. It's a well-balanced Virginia-Perique blend. The tobaccos aren't fighting each other. They are actually blended together to produce a very nice, a very welcoming mouthfeel. So if you're a lover of Perique, you will enjoy this, because it has a nice dose of Perique, but it's not over the top. It's less spicy than Deluxe Navy Rolls. It's like a toned down version of it. But it is very, very, very distinctly an old-fashioned blend. Traditional, nothing added, just relying 100% on the blend of tobacco. and then how you smoke it. Now I got zero tongue bite with that, and that look has like, can I trying to get a better view? See how it's all the ashes, just lovely. It's an enjoyable smoke, that. An enjoyable smoke. I'm just going to remove some of the light ash there, see if I can get a bit more out of this, because it did burn, it has burned quite quickly. Yeah. Solid 8. Maybe an 8.5 for me. 8.5. It is a really nice blend, this. Yeah. So if you like Perique, but you don't like things to be too spicy, this is a good blend for you. Yeah. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. So, thank you once again for listening to me, and thank you also for the many comments that I'm receiving, and the likes and the views. I'm one off 300 subscribers today. I was on 299, and it went to 298, and I thought, oh, someone didn't like it, sorry about that. And then it went up to 299 again, and it's stuck on 299 now for the whole day, I think. I wonder who's going to be the 300th subscriber. Anyway, thank you so much once again. If you like it, do hit the like button. If you don't like it, well, say you didn't like it and let me know. There's many people that smoke this blend, and then, you know, most of them are not disappointed with it, so I can heartily recommend it. It is a really nice enjoyable smoke, that. Not too spicy, just enough flavour, and well balanced in my opinion. A very good quality blend. Yeah. So we'll try another one tomorrow. It won't be an aromatic, it's going to be another solid blend, one that is, well, what is it going to be? I'm not too sure. Probably a Peterson, because I've got loads of Peterson mostly. So we'll see what it is tomorrow, won't we? See what mood I'm in. See what I can drag out of the old cupboard, and go from there. Once again, thanks again. Until tomorrow, enjoy your pipe, enjoy the moment, relax, and just enjoy. Thank you so much. Good luck.